good afternoon, good evening, wherever you might be joining. Elizabeth, thank you for joining this afternoon. Please, if you can let me know where you're joining me from. Thank you for saying for power tapping goblet. Ṣẹ́rí mo máa ń rí ìran, ṣẹ́rí pé mo ti rí pé ẹ bá mi ṣá Foxing látẹ̀wọ̀. Happy weekend, happy Friday. I hope you're doing well. Just a quick one, just to fulfill all the obligation. I promise to come out live from twice and then 3 times in a week. Till the second time, and just come and tell us about the financial services, the opportunity in Nigeria, opportunity in UK, US, and globally. Let me put it that way. And then how to manage our money. Ashiwaju, good morning. Thank you for joining me. How to keep our money as well. There's two different things. For the first one is to for you to earn money. Another thing is for you to keep the money. So, and that's what we'll be looking at. Thank you for liking. Thank you for power tapping. And again, to all the Nigerians, congratulate us this morning or this afternoon, this evening, today for progress that is going on in Nigeria right now, and most especially in the real estate and financial sector area. And it's very good. It's a mass blowing. And to some of us that see me for the first time, my name is Dr. Funmilola Tella. So we are into financial services where we advise on mortgages. All right. So mortgages in globally, America, London, Nigerians, and all that. Texty, how you? Thank you for joining me. So on the TikTok, if you see me for the first time, kindly follow us so that whenever we come on live, that you can see notification and you can join us. Okay. Thank you. And if you are joining me right now, kindly aim me to power tap. Keep power tapping. Thank you, Fox. Thank you so very much. I am grateful, sister. It was only Fox in Column Power Tap. And you tell one day, I must have she too far. All right. To I don't know, maybe some people see my podcast last week. This week, Monday or Tuesday, we talked about mortgage in Nigeria. So gone those days, the Nigeria interest rates as we speak is one digit. Let me say that again. Gone are those days that the Nigeria interest rate for mortgage are ridiculous. But now, Nigeria mortgage interest rate is one digit. So in the UK, we use one digit. In the US, we use one digit. So now in Nigeria, I'm happy to announce that interest rate is just one digit. Okay. So, this is my mind blowing, and because the government are putting things in place to help uh, common people like me and you, and to be able to invest in real estate in Nigeria, and to um, to solve the problem of no accommodation in Nigeria. Because the reason why people were not able to get a house on their own in Nigeria is because there's no mortgage in place before. Okay, so to the Nigerian culture, you need to buy land yourself and build, or you can now the developer are taking that upon themselves. They were building now and they sell, and the selling he had to pay cash down. So because of this, it have been more so it has it make it more difficult for common people like me and you to be able to buy in Nigeria, because we need to look at the millions of naira. So, and it's not everybody that can afford that. So now there's a mortgage in place, because even here in London and America, Dubai, Canada, nobody buy house cash down. If somebody tell you I bought my house cash down in London and UK, trust me, they are just you're talking about the rural area that the house is very very cheap. That it's not really just it just you understand. So nobody does that. The only people that buy cash that is the politicians or the billionaires that make the money. Is that the good way or the other good way? You don't understand. But somebody come and people like me that we are working, look, doing our businesses in the normal way, we have to put mortgage in place. All right, so that's what make UK, that's what make US, that's what make Canada, Europe, and all that, because we do mortgage. All right, so you buy a house and do mortgage, you apply mortgage on it. So now, and that's the reason why you were able, everybody were able to have a house on their own in the UK, the US, and all in the other development country. So, but now we are bringing it down to Nigeria now. So mortgage is working perfectly. So, what am I trying to say? Thank you for joining me, John, Son of Grace. All the user number. Thank you for joining. Please help me to power tap. Sure, joining me, please. Thank you, Foxy, for continuing for power tap. Shegoni. Dr. Brain, thank you for joining. How are you doing? Please let me know where you're joining me from. So, and I'm making this video today for Nigerians that live in Nigeria and Nigerians that live abroad, diaspora. All right. So if you wanted to buy a house in Nigeria, please consult us. Come to us. We can really help you to fill in application form and to help you to get the loan. All right. We also help you to get a house because when it comes to Nigeria real estate, we're gonna get there very soon. You cannot just buy anyhow. I'm joining from okay, UK. I look at the way you write your UK. Oh my God. All right, you're joining for the UK. Oh, great. All right. So you cannot just buy see beautiful houses. It's not all the beautiful houses in Nigeria that you can buy. This is why you need to use TV for Nigeria. How you doing? Oh yeah, TV for Nigeria. Oh yeah, come help us to podcast our information. Let people know what we're doing. Let people know that they can get a mortgage right in Nigeria with just one digit. Okay, and that's good news. All right. So ordered what start to 200. How are you? Thank you for joining this afternoon, this morning. I don't know where you are joining me from. It's very a little bit chilly here. Very windy, a little bit windy. I like the hair. I'm on the terrace roof floor. I'm a terrace floor. I'm in a garden, so you can see the breeze and all that. Atẹ́gùn ń fẹ́ sí mi torí ẹ̀ mo ṣe wọ jacket òtútù mu I'm cold. Okay. Son of Grace, thank you for power tapping. Tokimbo Adeyemi, thank you for joining me. Ferami for real, thank you for joining. Doreen, thank you for joining me. All the user number and welcoming you on board. Thank you. And continue to power tap as you are joining me. So as I was saying, and so it's not all the beautiful houses that you see out there that you can buy. So and this is how mortgage play a good play, what's it called? Play a good role, right? Okay. For example, if you buy from developer, you don't do your due diligence. Okay, they might give you CFO or whatever, what's it called? But the acts might not be appropriate. The structure might not good. That's what we do valuation here. And we have three type of valuation in London. Okay, there's one for just to see the value of the property, and there's another one to do the valuation that we check properly to see the roof and everything. There's another one for MOT. They check all every part of the property to see that this property is fit for you to buy. All right. So if you don't do mortgage with most of your assets, you will miss that. All right. I know some developer they will say, okay, we're going to stretch it. You can pay for 1 year. We're going to give you a payment plan. Payment plan is still even ridiculous for so many people. They cannot see afford to pay for that because if, let's say for example the house is 70 million naira. How much is that in pounds and dollars? You'll be looking at 70 million naira should be. And you tell good, exchange rates. Alone here. 70 million naira in pounds and dollars. How much is that? So we're talking about 50,000 pounds, I think. All right. So tell me in the UK, who can put down 50,000 pound cash, or who can stretch 50,000 pounds like a 70? $35,000. Okay, 30, oh, 35,000, around 35,000. Okay, yeah. Oh, see, if 35,000, some people can even buy that cash down. Oh. That's not a lot at all. Okay, you see now. So, but still, average people cannot still do can still not do that. Do you understand? So on okay, on the 100 million should be 50,000, isn't it? So 100 million, we're looking at £50,000, right? And they said you pay £50,000 in 1 year. Remember, you live here in the UK or you live here in the US or any part of Europe. You have your mortgage already. You have your bills. If you don't have a mortgage, you have a rental that you pay. You have other bills to look, to take care of. So sometimes to normal common people, it will be extremely hard for them to do that. Some people have to stretch themselves, or maybe they have get the money saved. So you will see only 1% they can do that. But with mortgage, if you have a mortgage in the UK, fine. And you can still have another mortgage in Nigeria, even the UK and the US. You can have like a 3 or 4 mortgages. Some people have 10, 20 mortgages for investment. Okay. And the tenants pay for the mortgage. You don't have to pay for it. Your tenants will help you to pay for it. So this is what we are saying. So the things are more easier. The government, the President Bola Ahmed Tinubu have made this more juicy for all of us. And remember, they remember we diaspora as well. So if you are diaspora, happy day. Congratulate us because we are going to partake in this. So we have diaspora mortgage. All right. And that's what I'm here to pass the information because I'm representing a diaspora mortgage so that we're able to help the bank to verify the income, to verify the documents and all that, and credit reports. So the mortgage works in Nigeria just as work here in London or any part of Europe or America. So we're going to do the due diligence. We're going to do affordability check. We're going to do financial health check. We're going to assess your income. We're going to do everything before we can eligible to this for this money. So it's not something that you can pakuru. How will you say pakuru in English? It's something that you just go to bank yourself and you're able to get it. No, you will not get it. Just like here, okay. It's not to get a mortgage in development country. It's not about good uh, income only, and it's not about good credit reports at all. Not only, no, it's more than that. So they put so many things in consideration. If you have a good credit, you might not necessarily have a good income. And if you have a good income and have a good credit, if you have too much liability, it's going to impact you. It's going to affect you. So it's going to impact and borrow. So that's why you see people with a good income, people with a good salary, they still come to us because it's more than that. There's so many things that we need to put in consideration before you can eligible, even when it comes to investment property. All right. So now we have two type of mortgage. The one is for residential. Residential is the way you're gonna live, and the other one is for investment. The investment property is the one that's gonna make you money. So when you now come to investment, we have two type of investments. So you can do commercial. So it's either you do residential commercial investment or commercial units like offices, like a hotel, like what's it called, like a storage, like a garage, not like as long as it's not residential house to live. So that, or like a uh, um what's it called what's it called again, MOT, no, it's not MO, no, 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 um it's escaped my mind. When you buy a house and one by one, whatever units like that, I forgot the name we normally use for it. So there's so many different type of investment they can do. And when it comes to lending, we look at it in a different way. So lender look at it in a different, in a different it's the criteria for investment property is different for residential. Okay, so when it comes to investment, the criteria for residential apartment is different from hotel and offices. Okay, so and some of the lender, when it comes to investment property, we don't really necessarily need your income. You don't have to earn good salary, but you must have your residential home. You see now? So it's not something. So you need to understand this. That's why I'm here. That's why FT Rich Mommy Financial Services, we are here to help you. We are here to enlighten you more. We are here to make the process seamless for you. So we are here to hand the over key to you, your dream home, is that UK, US, Nigeria. Okay, we are here to help you to build your portfolio. And not only that, we are here to help you to safeguard your wealth. So generational wealth for you to pass it on to your children, not only you. So that's why we're here. That's why I'm making this live. So and now I think I need to stop now, and then I give room for anybody have any question for me. Is so that you type your question, or on the TikTok you can send me a request. I will bring you up, and you ask me question. Yemi Okwe, thank you for joining me. Prince Abdu, thank you for joining. And Foxy, thank you so. Eva Misha Fox Lateral. First, income power tap lónìí. Ẹ ṣe gan ni. Ta ló ní question for me? Question. Any question welcome, by the way. Thank you. Oh, àti wọ 3K. Ẹ ṣe gan ni on TikTok. Ẹ ṣeun. All right. Prince, thank you. Thanks, Prince Abdul. Thank you for power tapping. Ṣé o ti ẹ̀ ráwọn olówó yìí? Kí ló dé ẹ mọ́ fẹ́ ẹ̀yà fi èwo lẹ́ ń gùn kọjá ní sọ̀sán yìí gangan jàre ẹ jẹ́ n gbọ́ràn. All right, and not photographic. Thank you for joining me. So, if you have not followed us on TikTok, please do so. Please, I would like everybody to subscribe to our YouTube channel, FT Rich Mommy Club. One, èmi náà ṣe máa náwó ṣẹ́tìrí I need me to. You can see on the TikTok, it doesn't really keep live program. So if you subscribe to the YouTube channel, you're able to replay our previous video since last year. Everything is there. Efe, thank you for joining me. Okay. All right. I need to go now. For people that just joining me for the first time, so we are talking about mortgages in Nigerians, and we are up here to give you. We are loan officer. We can give you loan. I will call you after the live. Okay, no problem. Foxy. Um, okay. Thank you guys because I need to attend to other things. I have so many work that pilot I need to sort out. See you again tomorrow, Friday, Saturday. If I can do few minutes tomorrow, because I promised 3 days in a week. So mo ṣe méjì ni. I will come alive. So please